give us an introduction of Software Technology Park of India in Guwahati?
Yeah, the STPI is an organization which has been established in 1991 to promote IT, ITS companies and exports in this country. So STPI is having 63 centers as on date across India and 11 directorates. So Northeast, we have one directorate at Guwahati. From this directorate, we are catering to the 8 centers, one in each northeastern states. So we have 8 centers in each of the northeastern states, and we are STPI is in Guwahati is promoting IT industries in many ways, but the most important is we are providing IT grade infrastructure to support IT companies. So in each of our center we are having plug and play incubation space available, as well as raw space for IT companies. Then we also support them in terms of providing internet bandwidth, which is very much required for IT IT exports and for delivering IT services to the clients. So apart from this, we are also providing other support infrastructures like auditoriums, chat room, conference rooms, etc. So in a typical STPI center, we are having incubation plug and play space, raw space, semi-furnished space. Then we have datacom facilities for providing high-speed internet facility and other support infrastructures. Apart from this, in recent 4 to 5 years, we have also come up with our startup program, and we are in the process of establishing a startup ecosystem across India. So the unique thing about this program is that we have established 23 center of entrepreneurships across the country. Of these 23 Center of Entrepreneurships, we call them COEs in short, 8 COEs are in Northeast region, 1 in each of the Northeastern state, including the state of Sikkim. So what we do, we are creating an entire startup ecosystem. So it's not only providing just funding support to the startups, but we are also providing them many other supports, like we are providing them mentorship from our top industry leaders. Then we are also connecting them to the investors and also to the market. So we have on board here in Northeast, we have on board with us around 38 academic partners. These partners help them in outreaching to the right audience. And then we have on board with us 28 mentors. These mentors are from the industry, and they are experts in a particular domain. So this is not only mentorship and academic partners, but also we are providing them time to time investors. We are connecting them with the investors. They can review the startups and for the funding opportunities. So this startup program which we are doing in Northeast is we call it an Octa-NE program, and this program is being funded by Ministry of Electronics and IT, which is our parent ministry. And in this we have created 8 COEs across 8 northeastern states, and we are selecting startups through our open challenge programs. So we are time to time conducting these OCPs. So far we have conducted 8 OCPs and onboarded 32 startups in various domains. So each of the COE is having a domain specific laboratory. Along with the plug and play facility for the startups, we have we have set up world class labs for product development. Like if you see, Assam is a agriculture intensive state, so we have selected IoT in agriculture as a domain for this COE at Guwahati. So these COEs are in our centers. So here at first floor you can see our COE, which is having a IoT in agriculture laboratory with world class equipments, various types of sensors which are required for IoT in agriculture applications. The idea is that if when we select a startup, they can come and they can start developing their products right here in our center. And then we'll be also providing them funding support up to 25 lakhs. And then various other kinds of support whenever they require any particular technology, technology requirement is there, we can connect them to the right kind of mentor, online or offline. So this is all about this program, and we can say that it's running good because so far 32 have come up, and we are in the process of launching next OCP program also. So results have started coming. Like from these 32 onboarded startups, I think we have come up with 18 products by 11 startup units, and 10 have started generating revenue. And so far funding support of 46 lakhs have been given to 10 startup units, and around I think 36 lakh funding is under process, which is to be given to 7 more startup units. So this year we are expecting that we would be able to disburse around 80 lakhs total, and next year this would be much more than that, because we are coming in aggressive way. So this Guwahati lab is IoT in agriculture specific, but if you go to other our centers in Northeast, they are having different domain laboratories. Like if you go to our STPI Shillong center, it is having lab in animation technologies. So there we are trying to get startups who can develop some IT applications which are based on animation. Then in gaming we are doing at Aizawl, Kohima in graphics design, Arunachal Pradesh Itanagar, that lab is under establishment, which will be on drone technologies. Then AR/VR technologies we are creating in Imphal. Agartala we have data analytics, AI technologies. So you can see that we have selected various domains, technology domains, and we are trying to nurture startups in those particular domains. So the program is very intensive. We are selecting them through one single OCP program, but parallelly we are also launching specific OCP programs which are specific to a domain. So what we are doing, like here in Assam, Guwahati, we have joined hands with Department of Agriculture, because we have to promote AgTech, agriculture technologies here. So what we are doing, we have just launched a AgTech program, OCP program, wherein we are intending to select good proposals for AgTech, agriculture technologies, specific. Only those proposals we are selecting, we are trying to get under this OCP. And once we get some good proposals, then probably we will make them interact with our agriculture industry of the Assam state with the help of Department of Agriculture. So the industry and the technology guys, they will work along with, they will work together, and once they will have close interaction with the actual requirements in that sector, probably we'll get some good solutions which will be directly absorbed in the industry, like agriculture industry. So that's the idea, that we should not only work standalone on something, but we should practically go and see the industry and local industry problems. So that's the idea which we have started in Assam. But I think we will be very much successful, and once we go ahead in this, we would be launching similar type of OCPs, domain specific OCPs in other states also. We'll be tying up with the department, will make them connect our startups with the local industry. So that's the idea which I think would be workable, and probably we'll be able to get some good solutions specific to the Northeast region.
Ma'am, like you say, the STPI Guwahati is more concerned with tech, and what STPI is doing to bring other IT industries like blockchain or fintech? Do you have any such plan in future?
No, see, we are already doing this. We are nurturing startups in various technology domains. It's not only tech, but here what we are doing, that we are focusing more on this. Because of the nature of this state, because the mainly agriculture industry is very dominant here, so that's why we are focusing on this. But in other parts, in other states, we are having other laboratories, and we are focusing on other domains. Even in Assam also, we get some good proposals of other technology domains, so we would be able to provide them all infrastructure supports from our other centers, and that's the very unique thing about STPI. We have 63 centers, 23 COEs across India. So if someone needs some equipments, because these COEs are equipped with high-tech, world-class equipments, which will be very helpful in product development. If suppose here in Northeast someone is having some problem, in getting some equipments, we can search in our database wherever it is available, in which center we can make those equipments available to the startups. So that is one thing which is very unique to STPI. And not only that, we have incubation spaces also available in each of our center. So suppose someone is from Imphal and they want to do some work, they want to start their operations from Guwahati, we can house them in our Guwahati incubation center. And suppose someday they want to shift themselves to Hyderabad, say, we can surely accommodate them in our Hyderabad center. So that is very unique about STPI program. So we are taking this initiative in an organized manner, you can say. See, there are various academic institutions. They are also supporting startups like IITs, premier academic institutions, IITs, IIMs. But unique thing about STPI is we are doing it in an organized manner across India.
Ma'am, like what kind of partnership STPI is making to improve its impact in Guwahati?
See, we have partnered with academic institutions, and these academic institutions are also in the process of nurturing startups. Like we have on board with us IIIT Guwahati, Don Bosco, Assam Agriculture University. Then we have also partnered with NetFi. NetFi, you must be aware that they are in funding of startups. They are providing funding support. So we have also partnered with them. Then here in Guwahati, we have signed MOU with Area Society of Department of Agriculture for specifically nurturing startups in agri-tech domain. And many more are in pipeline. So we'll keep on tying up with the institutions who are in similar initiatives, and then together also we'll be able to go ahead. We can help them, they can help us in running our program.
Ma'am, can you please give us example of some success stories like STPI is doing or have done in the field of innovation or job creation or economic development?
See, if you see our promotion of ITITES, which we are doing since years, success stories are numerous. Like Infosys itself is a success story, you can say. They came up and incubated at STPI Bangalore, and they came up to that level. So this is something you can say a well proven these facts that STPI has played a very vital role in development of ITS industries, including ITS exports. Other way you can say that not only these big IT giants, we are also supporting now startups. So startups, you can say we have 23 COEs under which right now more than 500 startups have been onboarded till date, and many more are in process. Then we have more than 600 plus products, you can say, which have come up, commercial products, and 300 plus IPRs. I mean, they are in the process of patents. They have applied for patents, you can say. So this is all about COEs in general. Then in Guwahati region, I told you, in this northeast region, we have come up a little late. We have just come up with the infrastructure. You can say that last quarter only we are ready with the infrastructure. Parallelly, we started our OCPs. So you can say ki we have come up with 32 startups onboarded, and then 180 employment, because we take progress reports every month. So based on those progress reports, we have collected data. So they have come up with 19 marketable products. From this 11 onboarded startups. And revenue has started the generation revenue to the tune of 7.5 crores around of 10 revenue generating startups.
Ma'am, then what STPI is doing to promote export from this place?
See, same thing, to promote IT exports, we are providing them statutory services and under a STP registered scheme. So we have two types of units registered with us. One is STP registered units, and other units are also there which are not registered under STP scheme, but they are registered with STPI. So we are certifying their soft exports. So soft ex certification we do for all the exporting IT companies who are with us. Then under the STP scheme also some incentives are there, like import exemptions on their capital items, etc. So that also we provide to these services. So we do not have much IT industry here in Northeast if you compare it with the other parts of the country, because the total export here right now there are 6 exporting units with us, only 6 exporting units in Northeast, exporting to the tune of around 110 crores total. But this is a very small figure if you compare with 8.5 lakhs crore of total country's export. So total country's export last year was around 185 billion USD, of which STPI registered units were exporting 106 billion USD. So almost 60% of the export I told you from STP registered units. Here in Northeast, scenario is not very good, but we are seeing a growing trend here. Like previous year to this year, it's the exports are increasing. And very good thing is that INFOSYS has recently started operations in Guwahati. They have registered with us under non-STP category. So I think with the coming of INFOSYS, this is a big thing for the entire Northeast state, because INFOSYS is having big setups everywhere. So we hope that here also they will expand their setup and generate some employment for the local students here. So this is one good thing. Then another good thing which we are listening, that Tata is coming up with that ATMP factory, and they are intending to invest 25,000 crores, and they are also in the process of identifying a suitable location in Assam. So that's also a very good news. Once so much investment will come, the small companies will also come up, ancillaries will come up, and other economic activities will be there. So these are good signs that our Northeast region is going to come up now. We are finding that it's very encouraging for us.
And last question, like what are the challenges STPI is facing to move out or reach out to people?
In Northeast we can say, otherwise we don't have now much challenges, because the scheme has been very successful over the years. So if you see across India, we don't find much challenge, but here in Northeast certainly there are challenges, because of the very small base of IT companies here. Outreach is a challenge because of the difficult locations. So we are not able to, we are doing so many things, so many programs but we probably we are not able to reach to all the needy audience. I mean, we need to do a lot of outreach programs and reach to the remotest part of the area, to tell the youth of that region that we are coming up with such and such program and you can avail these services. So this is a real challenge, and we are approaching academic institutions. They are final year students also, and we tell them about our schemes. Our officers go there and give presentations, so they come up, but they are not also in a most of them are not in a position, you know, to come up with a startup. They listen, they think, but challenges are still there. Probably what we are trying to do, that we are trying to locate from our STP database, because we have more than 4,000 companies registered with us across India. So we're trying to find units there. We are trying to let them know about this program in the Northeast, and if they want to come to this area to do something, so that also we are trying to do. So challenges are there. Not very easy, you know, something not like, you know, भीड़ लगी हुई है, हमने कुछ कर लिया, तो हमें जाना पड़ रहा है, लोगों को बताना पड़ रहा है, लोगों को कन्विंस करना पड़ता है, और शायद हम लोग सब जगह पहुंच भी नहीं पा रहे हैं बिकॉज ऑफ दिस डिफ़िकल्ट टेरेन, एंड यू नो दूसरे स्टेट्स में भी अलग अलग जगहों पे डिफ़िकल्टी है, जाने आने में भी है, पहुंचने में है। मान लीजिए एक कैपिटल सिटी में पहुंच भी जाते हैं हम, तो और दूसरे एरियाज़ में नहीं जा पाते हैं. So that is one challenge.
Okay.